that's a wrap on Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and Camp River Landing RV Park, which is really awesome, by the way. We have about a 3.5 hour drive to Nashville, and we're going to be hanging out there for the next 2 days, so we'll see you over there.
Welcome to Nashville. We're only here for 2 nights. We got here yesterday and pulled in and hit the town for a little bit last night. We might have been feeling a little bit old after all this driving last night to go to Broadway.
Right.
Also didn't really want those overpriced drinks. We did drive by it.
And we did actually find a cool little bar in some neighborhood. Couldn't tell you what it was, but it was open mic night.
Yeah.
And a lot of talented people up there.
Great
Gotta
thing.
love that about Nashville.
Yeah, great thing about Nashville is that pretty much anywhere you go, you're gonna find good live music.
That's right. Depending on the size of the place that you're in and what your available options of things to do are, you gotta have a plan of attack. Well, obviously there's an immeasurable amount of options here in Nashville.
Yeah.
So sometimes we find in bigger places like this that it's better to do like a scavenger hunt type thing, so you get to learn a little bit about the city and it'll take you to areas and you kind of get acclimated with where you're at.
My favorite way to do this is using the Geocache app Adventure Labs, where it's actually just multiple geocaches, most of them virtual, and it's, its own scavenger hunt, and it's free. We did similar scavenger hunts in Austin and in Williamsburg.
We'll link one of those here for you.
Nashville actually has quite a few adventure labs, so I just chose one that wasn't very specifically like cars and music related, and it has 85 people that reviewed it, so
okay.
Let's go with that one.
Well, let's go try it.
We are at Nashville Public Square Park. It's 7.5 acres. It's pretty big for downtown.
Yep, it's huge. It's right here in front of the courthouse.
So, coordinates are actually going to bring us to a large rendering of a snake on the ground. Let's go find that. Nashville Symphony actually does free concerts here on this little park too. Yes, this is a snake. There's the head. It asks what word surrounds the snake on all 4 sides, and it is wisdom.
Smart snake.
All right, that was easy. Printer's Alley is 0.1 miles. This one's definitely walkable. And it is this way. So this area used to be the bee's knees of Nashville.
The bee's knees. Wow.
Maybe it still is, I don't know.
The cat's pajamas.
This is Printer's Alley. So we're supposed to go to the Skulls Rainbow Room, blah blah blah, in the base of the wall, find a stone pot of what kind of coins? Do I just call this gold?
Oh, looks like gold.
Yep. Next, we're going to RYMAN Auditorium. This is the original home of the Grand Ole Opry.
That's right.
It looks like Broadway is just as busy during the day as it is at night.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's one of those streets, when you're wearing sandals, you want to step around those places. You do not know what's coming.
Last night's drinks, last night's body fluids, this morning's body fluids, who really knows?
P.S. It started raining, so we went back to the truck to get the umbrella, and guess what it hasn't done since?
Not a single drop.
Is Music City Walk of Fame Park. We need to find an angel with a statue. Oh, dang it, it's
across
over
the
there.
street.
That's where it was leading. It's a poem written at the base of the angel statue. The recording angel in describes the tones that envelop the heart and heal the bones, that lightens life's tolls and soothes the soul. All G flat.
I just want y'all to see what she just did right there, right? You see this one right here? She wanders off. I'm like, wait, I thought the thing we're looking for the scavenger hut is back there. She says nothing. Then I follow her and I'm like, wait, you're geocaching. Of course you are. And she goes, wait, but it's a better view anyway. See how she justified that? You see that one right there? You are a sneaky ninja.
Tall brown pole to northwest. Where's northeast?
Directionally challenged. This is not our first time in Nashville. It is our first time in Nashville as RVers. And I think this is a really great way. We've seen so much more than we saw the last time we were here. We saw the inside of bars and the bottom of shot glasses. It was a birthday celebration a few years back, but I mean, just walking around the city for the last hour, I mean, we've seen alleyways and stuff that never would have known existed. We're on this cool pedestrian bridge right now.
It's overlooking the Cumberland River.
Pretty cool. This could possibly be the best view in the city that isn't in one of these buildings. Maybe the top of where the Tennessee Titans play. That'd be pretty cool. Clue complete. Who was the mayor when what?
When this bridge went to rehab? When it was rehabilitated, whatever. Purcell. Okay, let's go.
That bridge, you couldn't stay off the sauce, you know? Rehab. Bird gang. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is 200-foot wide granite map of the state. One of the largest and most accurate depictions of a geographical region, includes every city, county, river, highway, and railroad in the whole state.
Wow, it's really impressive.
Yeah. According to the inscription here, this compass rose refers to the map of... there's the compass rose. Map of the volunteer state, aka Tennessee.
There we are with those whole directions again to the north end of the park. Haha, they don't know who we are.
23 miles that way.
All right. We don't do directions. No, they did a good job with this park.
Whoa, I'm so zoomed in.
Bird gang.
Port features a large red, white, and blue circle. Oh yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? This is the Tennessee Bicentennial Capitol Mall Park. That is a mouthful.
I can see why a lot of people would hang out in this park just to chill. There are a lot of people here.
You get a beautiful view of the Capitol building.
Downtown.
Downtown. You get a lot of facts about like the state.
History and outdoors. We like that here at Project RV. Appreciate you. How you doing, man?
Y'all be safe.
You too, man. This is why riding the birds around is sweet, is because we never would have seen this.
I know. This is great.
Conway Twitty.
Is that who that is?
Yeah. Hey, Conway, I see you making moves on my wife there. It's okay. I heard you're a great dude. Victoria, you are a pretty amazing piano player, so play me a jingle.
Oh, okay. What would you like to hear?
Do you want Conway to lead?
He'll play the bottom part of Heart and Soul, and I'll do the top.
Okay. That's pretty crazy.
Beautiful.
Like, who built this? It had to be in Vanderbilt, right? Like, who else had enough money to build a Parthenon in the middle of Nashville?
I'll tell you one thing. Nashville has some beautiful parks.
Yeah, for sure. They do that right.
Shout out to their Parks and Rec. Original sculpture was sculpted of ivory and gold by whom? Who did Athena?
Parthenon is officially the last scavenger hunt stop. That is a wrap. We learned a lot of stuff, saw a lot of the city, and now my only question is like, where is our truck? Because I have no idea where we started at this point.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I will say, if you are interested in doing this particular adventure lab, it is called Music City.
Not completely walkable, but the birds were very clutch, or we would have had to get back in the truck a couple of times. So that's our suggestion, is scooter.
But I'm not disappointed by it at all.
The big gas truck. Tennessee time, it's officially over, y'all.
Bye, Tennessee.
Yeah, well, the wait's over because this very next episode, you get to find out the new Travel Nurse location. And we've dragged you all the way through Tennessee to find that out. So for those that stuck around, we appreciate you. For those that are just watching this episode alone, make sure you jump back and check out the last couple. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Love the state of Tennessee.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But before we let you go for this episode, of course, you know what we got to give you.
Project RV Campground Review.
Boop. We stayed at Nashville RV Resorts and Cabins. There's about 250 RV sites.
Yeah, it was huge.
Big park. Right around 20-ish cabins that are available. If I can recall correctly, we paid $52 a night. We stayed 2 nights. They've got some pretty decent amenities, really good Wi-Fi, a really awesome kids play area.
Yeah, they even have a little ice cream stand.
Yes, they've got mini golf, very dog friendly, full hookups.
The best part was it was just less than 10 minutes to downtown Nashville, and literally like on the same street, I think, as the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, like right next to it. So very convenient location if you're trying to hang out in the downtown Nashville area. Oh, hey, Oreo. So if you were to give it a score out of 5, what do you got?
Decent.
Okay, that's not a number, so we'll call it a 4. How does that sound okay?
Sure.
Okay. And that concludes this episode's
Project RV Campground Review. I'm really excited that our next spot is actually going to be our final destination. This fun employment has been a lot of fun, but I am ready to kind of settle down and get to work again.
If you're interested in checking out previous fun employment adventures, we do have a playlist on the channel, so you can check out all the in-between contract times, and that's when we get to do like the most exploring. So anyways, really excited to share the new location with you, and we will see you next Sunday.